Right now at 5:30, we're tracking a breaking news alert out of Lexington this morning. A UK student's dead after a shooting. We have team coverage on this ongoing investigation.
Also on WKYT this morning, Lexington police are searching for two robbery suspects who they say held up a Shell gas station this morning.
It's breathtaking, really.
Coming up, you'll hear more from some folks who took part in a Lexington Fire Department Citizen Fire Academy. Participants got the chance to actually fight a fire.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. WKYT News starts now with breaking news.
Good morning and welcome in on this Friday. We are going first to breaking news this morning. Police tell us a UK student is dead after a shooting near the university campus.
Terrible tragedy. We're told that just about 3 o'clock this morning, the victim was found lying in the road on Maxwell near Transylvania Park. And we go first in our team coverage this morning to WKYT's Mark Barber, who is live near where the victim was first found. Mark, what's going on there?
Good morning, Bill and Rebecca. Police told me in the past 5 minutes that they now have a person of interest in the shooting that killed a UK student in his early 20s. Investigators have roped off East Maxwell and Transylvania Park here with crime tape as they are going over every inch of this block. Investigators think that this student was shot and killed during a robbery. The coroner is not releasing the identity of the student yet. We're learning more about what happened during the shooting from a man who escaped. He made it down the street after the shots rang out, where he found two people who called police. He told them that around 3 a.m., a maroon minivan, possibly a Chrysler Town and Country, pulled up. According to that witness, two men jumped out and confronted them. The witness says that the men grabbed his watch, and when he tried to throw his wallet at them and run, he heard gunshots. He wasn't hit and made it to safety. However, his friend didn't. Police say he was found lying in the street. The men who called police say they thought the gunfire was fireworks until the survivor ran up to them.
The look on his face was just like incredible. He was in so much shock. Like he was asking us if he could trust us, because he was scared of anything at that point in time. And yeah, that was his friend who got shot at, so it's really terrible.
As police continue searching for the shooter and as they continue to gather evidence here, the roads near the shooting will remain closed here for several hours. This includes Aylesford Place, Transylvania Park, as well as East Maxwell. Now, police say they think two men were inside that van. Again, they have named a person of interest. However, they are not releasing the identity of that person at this time. Investigators do tell me that they have not made any arrests yet. Live in Lexington, Mark Barber, WKYT.
All right, Mark, thank you. And not long after the shooting report, police tell us they got a call about a gun that was found in the middle of the road in the Cardinal Valley area. Next in our team coverage this morning, let's go out to WKYT's Hillary Thornton, live there where police are conducting an investigation.
Good morning. Police are keeping us back here on Bordeaux Drive, just up from where some type of investigation is going on La Havre Road. Now, I can tell you just within the past 30 minutes, the hazardous devices unit has arrived here on scene. And as you can see, there is a large police presence out here. This is all taking place just off of Versailles Road. Now, before all of this activity picked up on La Havre Road, police did find a weapon a few blocks away over on Cambridge Drive. La Havre Road is blocked off at this time, and K9 units have been out here working the area while investigators continue to sort out what exactly has gone on and if this weapon that was recovered is connected to that deadly shooting on East Maxwell. And again, as Mark mentioned, police do believe that the suspect got away in a maroon minivan, possibly a Chrysler Town and Country. We're hoping to get some more details as the morning goes along, and we will keep you updated here on WKYT. For now, we're live in Lexington. Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
All right, tragic situation and lots of unanswered questions. We'll be tracking this investigation throughout the morning. Stay tuned for updates. We'll bring them to you just as soon as they come into our newsroom, and we'll get you up to date. After all of that, let's say good morning again, and we're glad you're with us on WKYT, and I'm Bill Bryant.
I'm Rebecca Smith, and if you can't stay tuned to the TV, we have weather information just everywhere and information for you. Hopefully, we are going to see a somewhat nice weekend. Weather-wise, Micah?
That's what it looks like. We're looking outside for today. Only a small chance of rain today, so most of us stay dry, and I don't see much of a chance really to wash out any plants. So all those things that have been washed out the past couple of days, you'll be able to do it later on this afternoon and evening, and then off toward tomorrow, too. First Alert Defender Live Radar, and there's your shot. Few sprinkles, couple light showers flying into Grant and Pendleton County. Planning out your Friday. Go through the day, and you will have a small chance of rain, 20-30% throughout the day, because that front sags southbound. Temperatures right around 76 degrees. A good-looking day, and then tomorrow gets even better. I'll show you how high we go with those numbers tomorrow, because we'll actually have a lot of sunshine in there coming up.
All right, it's looking pretty good for the weekend. Thanks, Micah. Well, a mudslide's been cleared that shut down a Madison County road. Dispatchers tell us Tate's Creek Road north of Richmond reopened last night. The road had been closed since Tuesday. Emergency management says heavy rains caused mud and trees to slide off a nearby hill and onto the road. Crews have been working since then to clean up the mess. Well, while we're looking at a drier period ahead, we are expected to have a little bit more rain this weekend. On WKYT.com, you can use the First Alert to Vendor, zoom into your neighborhood. You can also download the app for your iPad or your smartphone. That'll connect you to weather tools, including live radar.
5:36 on WKYT, and also new this morning, the search is on for 2 robbery suspects in Lexington. Police tell us 2 men held up the Shell gas station at the corner of Southland and Nicholasville around 12:30 this morning. They say one was armed with a gun, the other took cash. No one was inside other than the clerk. We're told the 2 then ran out. Police say they do not have a good description of the suspects in that.
Well, new this morning, we have more on the case of a Lexington woman on trial in northern Kentucky for shooting and killing her boyfriend. Shayna Hubers is accused of killing Ryan Poston back in 2012. Hubers' defense team claimed she acted in self-defense. Yesterday's testimony focused on unrequited love as multiple people came forward to speak about Shayna Huber and Ryan Poston's relationship. Poston's cousin said he acted as the middleman between the two as Poston broke up with Hubers and tried to move on with his life.
A Pulaski County man accused of beating his girlfriend to death has admitted to the crime. Johnny Hendricks pled guilty to murder yesterday morning. Last fall, police say he beat Monica Wells right in front of her 8-year-old son and then dumped her body into a sinkhole. Wells's parents say they agreed to the plea deal because the boy would have had to have testified during a trial.
He's in counseling twice a week now. This would have killed that kid. He couldn't have stood it.
Prosecutors have recommended Hendricks spend 25 years in prison. He will be sentenced on May 21st. A Franklin County judge has ruled against Kentucky's ban on same-sex marriage, but the ruling has been put on hold because the U.S. Supreme Court will be hearing arguments on marriage bans in Kentucky and 3 other states later this month. Yesterday, Franklin Circuit Judge Thomas Wingate ruled in favor of 2 same-sex couples who were denied marriage licenses. He ruled the ban violates the right to equal protection. A federal judge struck down Kentucky's ban last year, but a federal appeals court overturned that ruling, and the case has been sent to the Supreme Court.
There's some new developments we're learning about the Centerpoint project. The developer says he's found a buyer for $25 million in bonds and could close on a deal by early next month, allowing him to start construction of the underground 3-level parking garage. This is a live look we have at Centerpoint from our Skycam. Dudley Webb also talked to us about his disappointment in how slow the project has moved since the block was cleared of buildings almost 7 years ago. His comments came in a letter sent to our very own Sam Dick after he declined an on-camera interview on the future of Centerpoint. Webb says it should take 15 months to build the parking garage, office building, and 2 hotels and apartments. Council members we talked to are anxious to see progress at the site.
I still think it's on everyone's mind being in the center of downtown, but I think there has been very little activity that we've seen and heard about. Hopefully in the next 30 days, we'll all have an update and know more about what's going on.
Webb says construction will begin again soon as the bonds are sold. He says Centerpoint, when finished, will include an 11-story Marriott, a 6-story extended stay Marriott, a 10-story office building, and 75 apartments. To read the letter that Dudley Webb sent to us, just go to our website, WKYT.com.
Well, firefighters say it could save lives in an emergency. People in the Lexington Fire Department's Citizens Fire Academy got a look at what it takes to be a real firefighter. The fire department offers that course twice a year, teaching students how to use the jaws of life, how to use an oxygen tank, and how to work a fire hose. A tough task. Folks who took part say that being a firefighter is much harder than it looks.
It feels like you're in the middle of an open field, pitch black, can't see your hand in front of your face. And dragging 220-pound dummy out is harder than it looks.
Now, if you want to be in the next Citizens Fire Academy class, that one will start in August. It is free, and for more information about it, just go to our website, WKYT.com. Fire academies, police academies, always a great chance to learn, you know?
Looks like so much fun. I've done a police academy before, and it was such a good time. I can only imagine how great and really just potentially life-saving it is to get people trained on what to do in that situation.
And you see what they're up against every day. Time this morning is 5:40, 20 till 6 on WKYT this morning. And we're looking at live drive traffic on your Friday. Let's see what's going on at Nicholasville and Alumni. Things are clear.
Looks pretty quiet out there this morning. Early Friday, maybe you have the day off. Hey, taking advantage of it since we're going to see pretty mild temperatures this weekend.
The only report of any problem this morning is the fact that as they continue to investigate that fatal shooting near the UK campus, that Maxwell Street and Transylvania Park and some of the streets in that area are blocked off as police continue their investigation. So heads up for that. They say it'll be a few hours on that. Still a lot more news to come on WKYT on your Friday morning. Back in a moment.
A serious meeting took a funny turn in Washington, D.C. after a senator's cell phone went off to the tune of a very popular song. You'll hear what it is coming up in a few minutes.
And we're looking outside, 50s and 60s. A break from the rain for now. Well, the widespread rain. There is a small chance today. Saturday looks great. Possible severe weather Sunday. Yeah, it goes back and forth again. Your forecast up next.